Okay, hello, YouTube coin community. It's me, Robert with Cointalk. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Hello, Ronald Harris, freaking awesome. Hey, 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 Brad Karloff. Howdy, howdy, howdy. We're taking and we're going to start this off with news about where all the coin shows are in your area. And our good friend David is not here right now, but he should be by a little bit shortly. So here to take Dave the Pirate's place is going to be Bradley with your local coin show and the times and all that stuff. Either way, there you go. Take it away, Brad.
Howdy, everyone. So we're back with the June 6th to 7th coin show in Concord, California. And on the 7th only, we have the Knoxville Coin and Currency Show in Knoxville, Tennessee, Coinopia monthly show in Tampa, Florida. Coming up on June 8th, the Montgomery County Coin Show in Telford, Pennsylvania, the South Brevard Coin Show in Melbourne, Florida, the 71st Street Coin Show in Indianapolis, Indiana, Burlington Coin Show in Burlington Township, New Jersey. Also on the 8th, the Orange Coin and Collectible Show in Orange, Connecticut, and the West Suburban Coin Show in Countryside, Illinois. Following on the 12th to the 14th in Nebraska, the Oklahoma Coin Show. The Northeast Oklahoma Coin Show in Oklahoma, not Nebraska. Sorry. Tulsa, Oklahoma. It's a big 3-day show. If you're in the area, it's one of the biggest shows around. Get out there and have fun. On the 14th only, Baltimore Coin Show at the Maryland Fairgrounds in Lutherville, Timonium, Maryland, and the Cleveland Coin Expo in Broadview Heights, Ohio. On the 15th, the Buena Park Coin Show in Buena Park, California, the Columbus Sunday Coin Show in Hilliard, Ohio, the Buffalo Numismatic Association Coin Show in Chautauqua, New York. Also on the 15th, the North Attleboro monthly coin show in North Attleboro, Massachusetts. The Onondaga Numismatic Association is having their show in Liverpool, New York. The Old Bridge Coin and Currency Show in Old Bridge, New Jersey. Also on the 15th, the Nashua, New Hampshire Coin and Stamp Show in Hollis, New Hampshire. The South St. Paul Coin Show in South St. Paul, Minnesota. The Fort Lauderdale Coin Club Show in Plantation, Florida. And last but definitely not least, the Greensburg Coin Club Show in Irwin, Pennsylvania. A few minutes ago, and it's probably different by now, but a few minutes ago, gold clocked in at $3,353, silver at $35.56, platinum $1,135, palladium 986, and rhodium, if you can find it, $53.50 was the bid. So that's all the news that's worthy to give you on coin shows today. Back to you, Robert.
Okay. Howdy, howdy, howdy. Brain Blue in. Hello, everybody. Hi, Paul and Jamin Mackey. Good to see you. Lisa Anderson.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, I was telling Brad, guys, before the show started, I said, what the heck? Did we go to war with, start a World War IV? Because gold went up to $3,400 an ounce. And like he said, it's been up and down, left and right. And I'm like, holy cow. I haven't been following it that closely, so I don't know what's rocketed the market, but something sure has.
Well, I don't know either, Robert, but it's actually let me see. Look, yeah, it's down 1850 on the day now at 33.54. So, it's off of its high considerably. So you could have made money today just trading within the same day.
Yeah, a lot too. I mean, what? Let's see. I got it right over here. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah, and since you said that, it's already changed. I've got now 33.54.60. So,
Hey,
It's interesting.
It's like the weather in Cincinnati. Just if you don't like it, stick around for a few minutes. It'll change.
Well, I would suggest that you're right today on that. Absolutely. It's getting, I can't believe where it's going at today. So, Blue, would you like to tell us? I know you were talking about you had a secret topic, and let me explain it to everybody on Monday, guys, at our show. I don't know. We were talking. I think I was trying to describe to somebody about. I know what it was. I have a coin, Brad. Let me ask you a question. If you have an NGC coin and it's graded brilliantly uncirculated, what grade would you think that would be?
Anywhere from a 60 to a 63, probably.
What's the average? Anything or no?
61 and a half. I don't know. I just said between 60 and 63. I've seen them mostly Morgan dollars, and that's usually they fall around the 62 grade.
62? Okay.
But not all the time. Every now and then you get one better, but a lot of times you get one a little worse.
Well, I mean, I've looked at the grades of them, and I've seen them in that area, but I mean, you're right. I remember when Brilliantly Uncirculated used to have a number of an MS63, but like you say, now I've seen it fluctuate between 60 and 63.
Well, but so you can get a deal if you send like a bag of Morgan dollars to NGC and say, numerically grade everything 64 and above, and anything less, just call it Brilliant Uncirculated. You can get a discount because they don't have to actually grade the coins. They just have to encapsulate them.
And actually, I believe that's what I took and what I mentioned. But I usually grade if it didn't make a 65 to just slab it. So, but same premise. So that
you're paying for them you're paying for them to look at them. You should get something. That's the way people look at it. Not you guys, but
they are getting something. They're getting Brilliant Uncirculated.
I know we're going to talk about that.
Which usually means full of bag marks.
Woo. He's sharp, isn't he? Yeah, I mean, like, Brad, gotta love you.
I mean, hey, I've seen some of them that are that
I am
way.
sharp today, B. I'm on the cutting edge of things.
Okay, what were you going to say, Robert? He interrupted you. What were you saying?
I was just going to say, depending upon what was submitted, but yes, I've seen some pretty big dogs come in as a BU or Brilliantly Uncirculated.
Yeah.
And I've also seen some Brilliantly Uncirculated that are some nice solid 63s across the board. And I think it just tells a story of the quality of the original batch that was submitted. If it was a high, a lot of higher grade, say 65, 66s, then a 63 could be a nice looking 63 that came in as BU.
I'll be right back, Robert.
Okay.
It's just a weird thing, and I just wanted to kind of help people try to understand the difference is what all I'm attempting to do is for people to see the difference. Because the last auction I attended of yours had, remember you had a slabbed coin that said Brilliantly Uncirculated on it. Remember that? And so I thought it was a great idea so people can kind of learn, about the difference between that and an MS and a gem. There's one called a BU gem and all this kind of stuff. Look at Brad's face. But anyway, I mean, it's terminology they use, you guys. So whether it's something that you agree with or disagree with doesn't really have any thing to do with the price of tea in China. For people to understand what's going on, they just want to understand what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And they're not as technical as you guys. So, you know what I'm saying? There's like a bunch of different kinds of BU.
Yeah. Well, people use the verbal because they can't get tied down to a grade that way. So if you say Brilliant Uncirculated, the coin is flashy, has luster, and it's uncirculated. So it could be any number between 60 and 70. Okay. If it's a gem BU, who's to say where gem starts? That's an individual's adaptation of the verbal grading system. So that's why you have to be very careful that if you don't know yourself, you're buying certified coins from a major third-party grading service, i.e. PCGS, CAC grading, or NGC. And the list ends there.
I don't agree with that statement because I've seen ANAX put out grades better than all the above you just mentioned.
Robert?
Yes?
I agree with that statement, but I also want to tell you that if you try to sell an ANAX coin in the marketplace sight unseen, you will be offered nothing for it. So
that's what I think. It
doesn't have the same marketability as the other three services.
But who would buy a coin sight unseen?
No major retailer or wholesaler is going to make sight unseen bids on ANAX coins. So that's why I left them out.
Okay, I'll go with that. Yeah, I'll go with that.
Okay.
But otherwise, nobody buys a coin sight unseen.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Expanded your definition. I agree with it more readily now.
Yeah, me too.
Because I've seen ICG, I've seen ANAX, but
I've
you're
seen Numis Trust, I've seen ICG, I've seen dozens and dozens of coins and other holders. But it's the exception.
Now that you mentioned sight unseen, I agree with you.
It's the exception rather than the rule. So, that being said, if you are a beginning numismatist and you're just starting to buy coins, you should not buy any certified coin that is not done by one of the big three.
I think so too. If you're not experienced with it, don't do it.
Now, as somebody says here, Tizzo says, I would buy it from Robert. Okay. You have a history with Robert.
Different.
You know how Robert grades. But I'm just saying, if you're going to mail order from someplace and you're a beginner and you're buying out of an auction or doing anything other than with a trusted dealer, my best advice is to stick with the big three. You have the least chance of getting totally hosed by doing that.
Or as what Jay Tizzo, thank you very much, what he just said, if Brad was down at the fun show and he says, hey, Robert, I've got this, put whatever coin you want that I might need. He says, I got this coin in an ANAX holder graded, again, put whatever grade you want. He said, and if he told me it's either a solid, that grade, or better, do you want it? I would go based on his opinion because I know how Brad grades as well. So I would be confident in Brad's grading ability.
But the point is, Robert, is a lot of beginners don't have a trusted dealer. And even if they do, they don't know enough to know whether that trusted dealer should be trusted or not. It could just be a quick talking con man who convinces them that he's their friend and that he's looking out for their best interest. So again, if we go back to basics,
you have to work
into it. You have to have the person prove to you as a consumer that they're giving you information in your best interest. In lieu of that, if you're buying one of the big three graded coins, you can find out pretty easily what your downside risk is in the purchase. Okay, so you're buying a coin sight unseen, or you get a fuzzy picture off of the internet or whatever, and it's in an NGC holder. You know that pretty much you can bail out anywhere at 70% a bid. Okay, so you got a $200 coin. You know, if I make a big mistake and I hate the coin and I can't return it, somebody's going to give me $140 for the coin. Okay, so you know what your downside is. Now, take the same coin raw that you're paying $200 for, you might be buying a $30 coin. It might be a clean AU.
Me and Hooper knows that. Yeah. And I say me and Hooper knows that. We was watching an auction where somebody had taken a circulated 79S Morgan dollar and said it was a 79S with the reverse of 78. And we both tried to point out that it was the 79S with the reverse of 79S. And somebody bought what you just said, literally a $30 coin and paid $700 for it. Because they were emphasizing that, no, this is
wait until we get to Brad's BS column this afternoon. I have what may be the all-time biggest lump of crap that I've ever seen on the internet.
I'm going to straight up call BS right now because I'll tell you what, I've been looking and I don't know where the hell they come from, but it's like
I know, right?
Or coins just exploded.
You know, they have hundreds of thousands of views. They have. I
know. Makes me angry.
There you go, Dave. Hello, David. How you doing?
It makes me so angry. There's so many of them. They pop up new ones every day. I know
David,
what Robert's talking
you can't put up the BS card if you don't have a parrot.
His parrot fell off his chair.
His parrot flew away. You are so pitiful that you cannot even get a parrot to play with you if you had a cracker.
I think he falls off the chair.
I think David's ready to fall off the chair.
He needs
the parrot every now and then, before the show, the parrot takes him.
Yeah. He likes boozy, huh?
How you doing, David? I hope everything went good for you today, my friend.
Yes, I hope it did.
We can't hear you, David.
We don't have we have no audio, David.
Which may be a good, or I don't know. Is it better to hear David and not see him, or see him and not hear him?
I don't know, but David, yeah, you're into work on that one. No, we ain't talking. Shadrach, yeah, Phoebe, I guarantee it could be added to the mix of a bunch of BS coming out onto the coin market. And here's something that I think, I don't know, this is the first time I'm bringing it up to Brad, but I believe with the economy getting tighter and people need money more and more, I think we're going to see a bigger disparaging in people doing one of two things. One, overgrading, overvaluating their coins, and two, bringing in a lot more counterfeit coins.
Why do you say that?
That's
the counterfeit stuff has just been a steady stream of crap for years now. So
that's what
it's going to get higher. It's going to get higher. Wait and see.
It might.
Oh, because of the price per ounce, Robert. Is that why you're saying it? Because of the price per ounce?
No, because people need money more.
Oh, okay. So always one or the other.
I made a comment earlier today at work that we have been getting in a larger quantity of low-grade pre-33 U.S. gold that is just going to the smelter. It kills me, but, VF or fine $5 libs, nobody wants them. Would you rather have a VF $5 lib or a nice uncirculated quarter-ounce U.S. Gold Eagle? I mean,
I don't know. That's a good question. Are you stacking or are you collecting?
Are you still mute?
Depends on whether you're stacking or collecting. You're just doing it for the ounce or you're doing it for the numismatic. Come on.
Yeah, but why buy a VF? You can buy an AU5 lib for virtually the same money.
I know.
Well, what he just said, though, B, and this is why I told a lot of people, nope, not yet, David. Yeah, you need to take it. I don't know why you are, because I show you as your mic being open.
Now we don't show him at all.
Right.
Yeah, he cut out his camera or something.
I've been taking, and yeah, I'm starting to take and get actually a little bit pickier on the varieties that I'm getting because most people are wanting uncirculated coins as
Oh, yeah.
opposed to circulated. So
Yeah.
David can add himself. Like Dave, add yourself whenever you want, and we'll see if you got your vid or your audio yet.
Test.
There you go. I hear you.
Yay!
Yay.
Now we got the worst of both worlds. We can see him and hear him.
But I agree with Brad, what Brad said earlier about bag
About
marks
David
and all
being-
that.
No.
No, the bag marks and that kind of thing. The uncirculated thing. That topic we were talking about, remember? Okay.
Hey, David,
Sir.
turn and give us a profile look.
Be careful.
No, the other way.
Uh-oh.
Doesn't that remind you of an Eisenhower dollar? You have an uncanny resemblance to President Eisenhower, sir.
He wasn't my uncle.
No, but you don't have bag marks, and Ike usually has some bag marks on him. So
Yeah, oh, yeah. They're usually pretty rough.
Oh well, what
Okay,
kind of questions do we have from the gallery?
Yeah, do we have any?
Anybody got any
For
questions?
Bradley?
He came up with a good BU one.
Yep. There's a lot. There's so much involved, a lot more than I thought, of course.
We can take the simplest thing and make it complicated for you.
I know. There's so many of them. And I prepared a little something that would be kind of fun for the people that are in the chat if they want to participate. So,
Oh,
yeah.
go ahead. What do you got, B?
Okay, so I was that was the whole thing, Brad. I was like, I said, Robert had that coin. And I was just like, I got to do something about that because it's so hard for people to tell the difference if they're beginners and they're new. It takes a long time to learn all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see if I can share my screen, Robert.
Well,
I should be sharing it already.
I've been doing it 50 years professionally, and I'm still learning.
I know, huh? It never ends, huh? Now let me see if I can change the. Nope, I can't. So I need to be able to change this part. So let me do this here.
What do you mean? What do you need to change? It looks fine.
This part right here. So I just don't need to see you guys.
Oh,
let me see. Okay, so sorry. Okay, I just want to see if it was gonna work. Okay. So, and I need to make it bigger. Here we go. And this is stuff that Brad and all the, Robert and all them guys already know. Okay, so I'm going to start off with my greeting. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the podcast. So I'll admit today's episode almost turned out to be a very straightforward discussion about brilliant uncirculated coins. You know, those shiny mint fresh pieces that look like they've never seen the light of day, let alone a cash register. BU coins are often the first step in a collector's journey, and there's something magical about holding one in your hand. But as I got into it, I realized there's a little more mystery behind that brilliant shine. Some coins labeled as BU aren't what they seem. Some are mistakes, others are misrepresented. I can't talk. And a few. Well, let's tell stories that go beyond the surface. So today we're going beyond the basics and exploring the twisty, sometimes shady, and surprisingly fascinating world of BU coins. Okay, so you guys know what you're looking at. This is, if you don't know what the Sheldon coin grading scale is, this is it. This is how it works. Okay, and this is what it looks like, and you can get this on the internet like I did. Okay, here, let's see if we can do like that. Okay, let's make this one bigger too. Here. Okay, so here we go. This one's a little probably more what people are used to looking at. Okay, so yeah, let's start with a quick refresher. A brilliant uncirculated coin is one that has never entered circulation. It's meant to look like it just came from the mint. No wear, no scratches from jingling in someone's pocket. These coins typically come from mint rolls, bags, or special collector sets. Now, I want to throw in the comment that Brad made about the bag. So, yeah, they do get bag marks. Okay, so now BU isn't a grade like MS63 or MS65. It's more of a general term, and that's where things get tricky. Just because a coin is called brilliant and circulated doesn't mean it's flawless. Some can have minor imperfections, like small marks from being bagged with other coins, and still be BU. That shine, that luster, it's part of what we expect, but that's also where the twist begins. Okay, so here you go, you guys. This is what Brad and Robert were talking about, and the difference in flatness. Flatness is a big difference. On the high points, the profile, that kind of thing. This is what they were talking about. Okay, so this one's a lot bigger and a lot easier to see. Okay, so one of the biggest traps collectors, especially new ones, fall into is mistaking polished or a clean cloth for a BU one. Let me say this clearly, shiny doesn't always mean uncirculated. Some sellers out there will take a circulated coin, polish it up, and pass it off as a BU. The result, a coin that looks flashy but has lost much of its numismatic value. How can you tell the difference? Okay, so here, this is how you can tell the difference. Like Robert and Brad are telling everybody and trying to teach everybody how flat this one is compared to the one right below it. Look at the difference in detail. And the way the letters are standing, how this one has the edge worn. Look at this one. Maybe the edge isn't worn, but it has so many dark shadows and it's flat on his head. I mean, we could go on and on. Okay, so while a genuine B coin will still show that soft original mint luster, kind of a cartwheel effect when you tilt it under the light. Or I don't know about Brad and Robert, but I hold it in my hand and I kind of, what do you call it? Tilt it around so I can see the cartwheel.
Rotate it.
So what do you, yeah, there you go. Thank you, Brad. That's the word I was looking for. Okay. Clean coins often look too shiny with unnatural reflection and fine scratches, especially on the fields. I've seen more than a few collectors, myself included, get fooled by something that looked too good to be true. And let me tell you, the disappointment of realizing you got a clean coin in a BU sleeve is enough to ruin your day. So it's gleaming like a mirror. That's your cue to take a closer look. Okay, so I think I have one more over here. Let me see. This is a good example right here. Okay, so these are the okay, wait. Okay, yeah, these are the coins that somehow slip through the cracks or presses, literally with a little something wrong, and collectors love them. You can find off-center strikes, clip planchets, double dies, and more, all in BU rolls. And here's the kicker. Sometimes that error coin in the BU condition is worth way more than its flawless twin. A little mint mishap can turn into an ordinary coin into a collector's prize. So don't dismiss a weird looking coin too quickly. It might be a happy accident. Okay, so here's another twist. Coins that were never technically circulated but still look like they have had a hard life. Maybe they came out of a mint bag and got handled by 20 different dealers. Maybe they sat in a drawer getting thumbed over for years. Or maybe they were poorly stored and picked up some spots or haze. So are they still BU?
Is that purple
yes.
haze?
Technically, yes. They've never been used in commerce, but from a grading and collecting standpoint, that brilliant part is fading fast. It's one of those gray areas where condition meets definition, and it's up to you as a collector to decide what matters more, the label or the look. Okay,
look.
so there you so there it is, you guys, the BU coins with a twist, whether it's a deceptive shine or a hidden flaw or a mint error in disguise. There's more to these coins than meets the eye. And I want to hear from you. Have you ever bought a coin marked BU that turned out to be something else entirely? Or maybe you found a true gem hiding in a roll of uncirculated coins. Let us know in the comments section, and we would love to hear what you guys have found out there. It would be wonderful. So that's what I had prepared. I also prepared a little test to see if anybody wants to take the test. Okay. So this is the test. What
Of your
kind
central numismatic broadcasting system.
Yeah. So
Pay no
here
attention
you go.
to the siren in the background.
What is this? What is this, you guys? Is this a BU or an MS? Is how I did it. You got to pick BU
It's
or
the same.
MS.
It's both.
Well, kinda. Yeah,
Nick
kinda.
is on her way to the
Is she?
eye appointment, as far as we know.
Okay. So is this, what do you guys think this is?
It's a
'Cause
Mercury
I
dime.
made sure, well, besides a Mercury dime. Is this a BU? Is this considered a BU or an MS? What do you guys think?
A BU and an MS is the same thing.
Not necessarily, Brad.
Yes.
Yeah. Just tell me, which one do you think it is? Don't make this difficult.
Well,
I
Is
hate to
this
say
a B-
it, B, but Brad's right. BU and MS. The way
okay.
you and him were taught
Okay.
are the same thing.
BU stands for beat up. It's definitely not beat up.
You're right. He's right. This is considered an MS.
Brad,
You're right.
thank you for making this so clear for the new people. I appreciate that.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's helping out a lot, isn't he? Okay,
Yeah.
next. Okay, this is not the best picture. It's the best one I could get. What do you think this is?
I'm sorry, Robert. I have a question.
Oh, go ahead.
Somebody just asked me how they join in. They go to YouTube and then CoinOp.
Yep. That's it. Just
Yep.
type in COINOPP. You might want to spell it for them.
Yeah.
And all you have to do then is it'll bring it up and it'll show that we have a live going right now, or there'll be a
Right.
So
Yeah, there'll be
join the live.
yes. And
Yes.
if they subscribe and hit the bell, it'll come up automatically.
Okay, Bradley, Robert, what do you guys
Just a
think this
second.
is?
Okay.
What is this
I'm trying-
considered, an MS or a BU?
Okay. So from a terrible picture,
I know
It's
it's
a
a
bad
terrible picture.
this
But
coin
Take a
looks
get.
this coin
take a
looks
step.
like a slider to me. It looks like an AU lightly cleaned coin.
Right. He's right
Okay,
on the
looks to me
money.
Like it's an
Yeah.
AU die clash coin.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's a terrible coin. Okay, next. This is not the best picture either, but these are the best ones I can
No, but
find.
that looks like a nice BU coin.
Okay, this one was considered an MS.
Well,
I don't know
it's
why.
an
and I don't remember.
MS63. I can't grade a coin.
I
from
think
a
it
crappy
was,
picture.
Brad. Yeah, I think it was an MS63. I think it was. Okay, what
Thank
about
you.
this one, you guys?
That is an AU.
Yep. God, you're good, Brad. Exactly. Next. What is this one considered?
MS62.
You're pretty good, Brad. It's pretty good. What about this
Proof?
one?
That is a proof 65.
You're on the money. I don't know what the grade exactly was, but it was a proof. You're right. Okay, next. What do you think this one is, Brad?
Artificially toned.
The last one
I would
say
say
is
so too, but what would be considered a BU or an MS?
POS.
Yeah, I know. It's a BU.
No,
It
it
was-
isn't.
It was considered a BU. Well, that's
it's
what is that.
artificially toned. Do not buy that
That's
coin.
what I think.
Do
That's
not
what I
buy.
think.
Do not buy.
That's a tricky one. I threw that in there because it's a
yeah,
tricky
but look
one.
at that. That's been baked.
That's what I think. That's
Really?
100% what I
Lisa,
think.
I'm just looking at the same bad pictures you are.
Oh, hush.
That's
I
a
did
proof
this in a hurry.
66.
Yes, it is. It's a proof. Whether what the grade they got, I'm not sure, but it's a proof. Okay, what's this one?
That's a
Smarty
nice
pants.
DNBU. Gosh, that's gorgeous. 60.
This one was actually considered an MS 60
Yeah, an
something.
MS 66 probably.
Yeah. It's a nice one. Look at that. Everything fingers. You got fingers. You got
Full head
line.
67.
Yeah, and you got a
Okay.
nice field. Very nice field.
Oh, that's a gorgeous coin.
This
Now,
one here,
This wood coin is an AU 58.
you're pretty good, Brad. This is it's not considered MS. It's considered like a
Look
more
at
like
Liberty's left breast.
Yeah.
And look at her front leg
Yes.
right there, just under the hand. There's wear.
Yeah. Good job, Brad. Next, what's this one?
MS 61.
Yes. Now let's go back to the last coin, everybody. Okay, wait.
That's a little small, B. That's smaller.
Yeah, they
Make it
get
bigger.
small when I.
Oh dear God.
Oh my God! I'm doing
This is like grading widow's mites from outer space.
Oh, shut up! You know this is how we have to do it technically because we're not in person. Okay.
Hi, Amanda. Okay, what do you want me to tell people here, B?
What do you think this one is?
I already
This
told
is
you
the
it was
one
an
we
MS
left on.
61.
Yeah, you already did this one. Yeah, because she's got a mark on her boob.
So, but
Okay.
she has a mark, but no wear. Go back to the coin before
Right.
that.
That's what I was trying to do. Here, hang on.
Quit trying and start doing.
Yeah, well, I'm trying. Hey,
You are very trying.
either. You're not that great technically either, there, buddy. Okay,
I'm
what about
great.
this?
Okay, now if you look at her left breast, do you see the gray mark in the middle of the breast there? That's
Yes,
a break
dear.
in luster. That's a break in luster. If you look down her leg, just below that bag mark there, there's a break in luster. Now let's go to the 37 coin. Even though the
one previous, the previous coin or the next one?
Well, the one that you showed after this, it was a 1937.
Okay,
yes,
yeah.
That
See,
one.
they're very
Now
similar.
Make that
so
bigger. Make it bigger.
see what I'm talking about, Brad? How similar they are. Okay,
Lisa, if I leave B alone, she's not going to appreciate me anymore. We have to give her a hard time. Now, see, even though it has more marks, it has more marks than the previous coin.
Yeah,
It has no break in luster. So this coin is a mint state coin, but a very low grade of mint state because of all the chatter. The hand was never
look
there.
at her
It was
hand.
never
Yeah, her hand
was
is
never there.
wasted. Yeah.
If you look at that, though, it has the same luster as the leg. So anyway.
Okay. Next.
All right.
Okay. Well, what do you think this is?
It's a proof.
No, it wasn't considered a proof.
It's a proof.
This was considered mint state, Brad.
No, don't argue with me. That's a proof. Robert,
well,
what do you think?
What do you think, Robert?
I agree.
You guys agree with that? Well, I mean, I'm not saying that that's what I said. I'm just saying that's what it was considered.
They are wrong. I would bet you.
I think they're wrong
They
too.
are wrong. This is
because look at the field, you guys. The field has beautiful luster.
Okay,
Absolutely.
forget the field. Look at your rim. Look at how sharp the rim itself is. That will tell you a lot of times a proof over. I just had a coin that was a proof like Indian head penny. And the dealer asked me, he says, what do you think? I said, I don't think it's a proof because it did not have the proper, you got to have a special rim for it to be a proof. And that has it.
But also the color of the silver is completely different than on a BU coin.
I totally agree. Is completely different.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Okay. Next. Okay.
That's a brilliant uncirculated coin.
Yes, it is. Very good. Now you want to explain how you arrived at that because people are learning, believe it or
Well,
not.
I
Go.
just looked at it and went, okay, it looks pretty.
But what process did you go through?
I just
Really
glanced
quick
at it. Now,
for
looking at it closer, the breast may have a little touch of something, but this is a commercial mint state coin. Without seeing it in hand, I wouldn't be able to tell if it was a clean day U or not, but it looks mint state from that
Okay.
photograph.
I would say that particular coin,
Okay.
to me, I agree that I think, I'll be honest, I would call this in here AU58.
That's what it is. It's
Okay.
an AU. It's an AU.
Well, then,
it's not a
it's right there on the breast, but again, without being able to rotate the coin under a lamp, it's practically impossible.
Have the coin in your hand is what it is. It's hard to tell from pictures. Okay.
Yes.
What do you think this is?
A proof.
This is tricky. Good job. Now, how did you come to that?
Easy proof.
It's got a whole different look to it.
Okay, let's hear it. Let's hear it. This is the reason why we're here. Okay, we're learning. Go.
But in hand, it'll have just an absolutely totally different look. It'll have mirror fields. The silver will be a different color than a BU silver. It's Shadrock says it looks Chinese. No.
I can't see the chat right now, but go for it. Keep going.
Yeah. It looks like a proof. Okay, B, what's next?
What do you think, Robert? What do you think?
It's a proof. I agree.
Okay.
You're going to find me and Brad, I'd say.
You guys agree most of the time.
We will agree probably 99 out of 100 times.
Every once in a while, there's that, and you guys don't agree. Okay, next. Oh, guess what? That was the last one.
Yeah, all right.
That was the last one. Yeah, because there's no more. Shut up. Be nice. Be nice. I prepared something. I came prepared.
You did great. How many times do I have to tell you did great?
That was very good. I really, really liked it.
Did I do okay, you guys?
Hey, that was
I'm trying.
Do that every week.
I'm trying.
Now, can we go?
I should be able to stop sharing.
Can we go all the way back to the first one?
Should I just go back to here? Well, I'd have to go back to this. Here, go back to here. Where is it? It should be here. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if it'll do it. Nope. Never mind. Never mind.
You can't scroll backwards all the way?
Never mind. I don't know if I can, Brad. I don't know if I stopped sharing. Here we go. Here, go over here. Am I still sharing, Robert?
Still sharing.
Yes, you are.
Okay, so why can't I get back to it then?
Go to whatever it is on the left side of your screen. You had a little button there you kept going to, and that's what you was sharing it with.
How's that? Can you see it?
I can see the 42. I don't want to see the 42. I want to go back to the timeline. Shadrock is exactly correct.
Oh, you know what? Here, wait a minute. Let me see if I can get it back up here. How about this one? Can you see it now?
I can see the 42. I don't want to see that. I want to see the first slide.
Oh, okay. Well, geez, I was just trying to share my screen. Holy.
Yeah, keep going back. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Are we going to the ladies or the?
No. Keep going. I want to go back to the Sheldon mint state scale. Keep going.
To the first one. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because people might want to hear about that.
Okay, that's
there you
good.
go.
All right, let's make that bigger.
How's that, Brad? Is that good?
Yeah, that's good enough. Now, one thing everybody has to understand is the Sheldon coin grading scale was never meant to be used the way it is today. That it was a moment in time. The year was 1949. Sheldon developed the coin grading scale based on values of early large cents. So he came up with what he called a basal value. So if you could identify the coin as to which Sheldon number it was, which generally equates to maybe a 2 or a 3 grade. If you could tell that, and he gave that coin, the worst known that you could identify, let's just say is worth $1. And then at that moment in time, an MS-70 or a perfect coin was worth 70 times basal state. So it sold for $70. Well, that was all well and good for about 10 minutes until two rich people decided they had to have the best one. And it went to the auction, and instead of bringing $70, it brought $100. So that totally blew up the whole idea. But the Sheldon scale was a pricing tool the day it was made. It was not actually a grading tool, but it became bastardized and adopted as our grading scale as we know it today. So just a little history on the Sheldon scale.
Thank you. That was very
And
informative.
And some old timers today will tell you even today's modern grading scale is strictly just a pricing complex.
Well, it is.
Yeah, I know.
When PCGS grades your coin, they're not actually grading your coin. They're telling you what price column to look at to value your coin.
Yeah, and if you really send them in a lot of coins and you have a big payroll with them, you do get better grades.
I won't disagree.
Ooh, that sounds like a little bit of bias.
Well, there's a little bit of bias in everything.
You betcha. You betcha. It's not who you know, or it's not what you know, it's who you know, or whatever.
Something like that. Yeah. Okay, B, do me a favor. Stop sharing.
Stop sharing my screen.
Yeah.
Okay. Hold on. I hope I can do that. Let's see. All I gotta do is minimize this. Does that help? Did that help?
Much. Yes, that's good, B.
But no, she still has it up there, and
but I gotta get it. Is it gone now, Robert?
Not yet.
Wait.
I just have the four horsemen of the apocalypse.
Is it gone now?
You got it. I just need it that way, Brad, so that if there's anything else that comes up and somebody else, we can do it. So I know, Brad, you was talking about you have a Bull-S section.
Oh, I have the biggest pile.
It's the BS, but I think with Brad it's Bull-S. We need somebody, David, I'm going to put you on that. Forget the BS. We need a Bull-S.
Okay.
Just
a Bull-S grade, up for me, or David. Like a scale, Robert, like a scale of how much bullshit.
That would be interesting.
Okay. On the bullshit scale of 1 to 100, this next one is about a 150.
Wow.
I knew I had to get something quick, so I just went to YouTube and I put in coins, and one of the first things that came up was from Coins Old World PK. And if the 7 minutes and 42 seconds of trash that I listened to is any indication of this person's IQ, it's a negative number. Hold on.
Jeez.
Hold on a second. I'm trying to get somebody. Oh, did not sign in. He's watching. Okay. Say hi to Charlie. He's watching, but he's afraid to participate. So anyway.
Hi, Charlie.
Hi, Charlie.
Be careful, Charlie. They're tracking you.
Yes. Be careful. We are watching. All right. So Coins Old World PK is so full of manure.
Really?
You could smell them coming from across the pond. He sounded British. So we might say that it's just a British kind of thing, but
you can fake the accent with AI now. There's all kinds of AI voices.
You know, he must be a Liverpool fan and living off of the joys of first.
Or from Uganda. He's from Uganda and he has a Liverpool accent.
Let's go to the coins and see what he has to say. The first coin he shows is a beat to hell 1983 D quarter, and says the special thing about this coin is the D mint mark. It is so special that they only made 617 million of them.
No, it's like
But he mentions that it's a limited mintage. It is limited to 617 million. Pay attention, million.
Why?
And
Why are they doing this?
It gets better than this, honey. He's showing this. He has on a pair of white gloves that looks like he used them to bathe his schnauzer because they're dirty. So if you're going to put on white gloves to handle coins, just put on clean ones, will you please? But maybe it was because he was handling such a turd that the brown on this coin came off on his cotton gloves. He goes on to say that the 1983 D quarter in the choice condition of VF,
Nice.
mind you,
I thought you said BF.
is worth a significant sum of money,
Mm.
$486,000.
Oh my goodness.
When I'll be over there shortly.
This is why Robert gets so mad. It just makes me so mad too.
Can't you buy like a Brinks truck full of those suckers for that?
Like I said, Brad.
And the truck, throw the truck in.
Now, his VF is bringing 486,000, but PCGS values an MS67 at $850, and the most expensive sale I could find on one recorded was $1,320. A princely sum, but not 486,000. Okay, now my head is about ready to explode.
I know.
When he tells me this is a choice piece of American history. Yes,
my goodness.
It's 25 cents worth of American history, buddy. It's a prized possession for any numismatist that has no self-worth. But then he goes on, and the next rare coin he shows us is the ultra rare 1991 P Washington quarter. And he says XF is the collectible grade we're talking about. And the rarity and the condition, the only reason the 91 quarter is rare in XF is because most of them haven't been in circulation long enough to get that bad. He must have found these coins at the bottom of a privy. They were awful. But the 91 Washington quarter is the cornerstone coin of an American collection. And get this. 571 million American dollars will buy you a 1991 quarter.
Hey, Dave, you ready to go on a little field trip? We'll go over there and sell him a few.
Yes, sir.
PCGS values an MS67 at $300. Now, he keeps mentioning about how these are pieces of American history. Yes, if you use it to buy a piece of candy, I don't know.
I used to buy candy with my change.
Guess what's next, B? A 1986 P Washington quarter.
Nice.
And
I told you about them last week.
And he does tell us that the Philadelphia Mint is one of the oldest mints in the United States.
Really?
Not the, one of. What else was around at the same time? Okay.
Is there other ones?
And what relative value does that give to a 1986 P quarter? B, hold it together because it gets better.
It's so terrible. This is so bad.
Oh my God. He goes on to tell us that in good condition. The 1986p Washington quarter is worth $680,000.
Oh my gosh, I gotta
Now-
get me some of these.
Now, keep in
I
mind
knew I was rich and I didn't know it.
Yeah,
in
me
mind-
too, Robert.
keep in mind that there's 551 million better ones available for 50 cents a piece. And he says that if you get this coin, it will be a prized possession for generations, because anybody who pays more than $1 for it is buried for the rest of their life. Now, to finish off his big four of Washington quarters, we have the ultra rare, prized and uncirculated. He does mention uncirculated condition this time. A 1990p Washington quarter. Mentions an uncirculated coin, but shows an XF. Market value on this coin is, now remember, there's almost 614 million of them. Market value on this is $390,000 and up.
Zimbabwe dollars? Maybe they're Zimbabwe dollars.
Maybe they are, but again, PCGS values a 67 at $1,550. Now, at the very end,
really,
of the clip, as my ears were bleeding from these lies, they do say that these values are just estimates and can be affected by market conditions and conditions of the coin. But I challenge you to find any Washington quarter, and I will repeat, any Washington quarter that brings the cheapest one was $380,000.
Oh my! So this is so stupid. I can't believe it. How bad this is.
This is the first time I ever did it. I left a comment telling, with my name attached to it, that this person was full of manure.
I think we saw the same video, Brad, because I was like, it was on quarters, and it was like there is no quarter in the world that's worth that much. None, not even one is worth that much. These people, I don't know where they're getting their information.
He's pulling it out of his anus.
Yeah, I go. It's like, what? And that's why Robert was so angry.
It wasn't a multi-million-dollar one, but I guarantee that quarter I just showed was worth more than all of his put together.
All his quarters put together.
That's right.
Where are they coming? Zimbabwe.
The four coins together might get you a Heath bar at the airport. No, it won't. They're like $2.5.
See, now look what freaking awesome. Can you put that up? What freaking awesome said about the Zimbabwe dollar. Zimbabwe dollars printed in the trillions.
So you can use a Zimbabwe dollar and get change back.
Okay, so yeah, a bazillion dollars and change. And guess what I have? Hang on 1 second. I'll be right back.
Wow. I was just going to guess hemorrhoids, but that's okay. So, Robert, you got to buy it now on your quarter for $1 million.
I'll make them for that.
B's back.
Here we go.
Buzz.
Here we go, sports fans.
Buzz.
Yeah, here we go, sports fans. Hang on. Let me get
What are you buzzing at?
Tangle my.
Did you store it in your
You're going to see a Zimbabwe dollar. You're going to see one. Because, and guess who owns it? It would be RJ. RJ owns
then you can sell it cheap if it's RJ's.
I know. Here we go.
There you go.
Hot diggity dog, you're rich.
Trillion.
Hot diggity dog. You guys want to see the back?
You know what? I think we're going to have
Nice.
one of those soon with Trump's picture on it.
Maybe.
In the front or the back? I just thought I'd show you guys that. That's so awesome. Is that
That's
awesome or
a
what?
lot.
That's
was,
awesome, B.
$50 trillion. Loaded.
Mm.
You're loaded. You know, all the videos that I just did, especially the one, you know, about the, what do you call it? Not the last one, but the one I did before that. There's so many that, you know, that are like off price like that. Like I was saying, there's no way.
Again, you don't
There's
get
just
people
no way.
you don't get people to click on your site if you say this quarter is spendable at your local grocery store.
Yeah.
Maybe we should start doing that. Real truth. I found this coin in the parking lot of a Walmart. It is worth a nickel. And you can add it to your other nickels until you have 40 of them and go to the bank and get a $2 bill.
I know. You can put it in and get a grocery cart.
Not for a nickel,
And then when
it's a quarter. Aren't they a quarter?
Yeah, I know. And then when you put the
Actually,
chain
you
back
go to
on, your
the
quarter
airport
comes
with-
back out.
You go to the airport and they're $6 now for a cart.
$6, huh? It's gone way up, way up.
Well, that's only, Robert, that's only if you only have one leg and you can't walk from one end of the airport to the other.
No, this here was for Flora getting her luggage, my friend. I never went nowhere.
Just don't take anything with you.
Okay, right.
Yeah,
Hey,
we're
do we
like,
have-
bring one outfit.
Do we have any?
Because
do
what
we-
do you wear, you guys? Really, what do you wear? You just change
Do
your
we have any-
underwear, I hope.
Do we have anybody in the chat from Austin, Texas today?
What's going on in Austin?
I'm going to be in Austin this weekend.
Oh, you're going to be there? Okay.
Yeah. I was going to
Who's
see
in
if
this?
they had anything I should do while I was in there besides drive on the racetrack.
Austin, Texas?
Well, you ain't going to race on the race.
You're not going to go see no music? Music.
No, I'm going to the racetrack and I'm going to run a car around the racetrack.
Are you?
Oh,
How
cool.
fun is that? It sounds like fun, Brett. I would do it too if I had a chance. I'd be on it.
I don't know.
What is it?
BBW going around a NASCAR track just ain't too impressive.
It has more turns than an average track. It's not just an oval, Robert.
It's not just a
Yeah.
left turn.
Hey, Amanda, if you
Left
get
turn.
your quarterback, then how much do you have to pay for a running back? I'm going to Alexis Driving School, and they're bringing us out, I think, ES 500s and letting us drive those around the track. My goal is to achieve 150 miles an hour.
Oh, I've already done that. I've already done that. I already did it.
I knew there'd be one crazy person here.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so freaking, what am I supposed to do? I think I'm going to have some time on Saturday afternoon. Should I go someplace special, or is there a great restaurant somewhere near the airport
he's
/
okay.
racetrack?
I get it. Freaking awesome's in the Big T. He's in the Big T.
It won't. I was hoping. We'll see. We're gonna put the pedal to the metal and see what we can get.
It's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. I'd love to do that. Drive a real race car. Never done.
It's
Never
not
done it.
actually a race car, B, but I don't know if they're giving us something that's souped up a bit or not. I don't know. We'll see. I'll report. I'll report next week if I'm still alive.
Oh, I'm sure.
If I'm not here next week, look for a splat
Oh,
on the
come on.
Turn
We'd
3.
see it in the headlines. They'd be in the headlines. Coin dealer.
Numismatist splats himself on turn 3.
It's funny. It's funny. What have you been doing lately, David? You're so quiet. You haven't said much.
Hey,
Well,
Frank, I'm always smooth, baby.
Okay. Sorry. What are you doing,
Can you
David?
hear me, B?
Yes, we can hear
Okay.
you.
Amanda will
made a-
not. Amanda, you won't see me Friday. I leave Saturday morning. I come home Monday afternoon.
Hi, Amanda. Anyway,
you working
okay,
any of those
David.
days?
I hope Brad's done interrupting you. I hope he is.
Oh,
Is he done?
yes.
I made a promise last week to one of the panel members, so I
Yes,
need
dear.
to show off some recent purchases. So
Nice.
Robert, can I hog the screen?
Like
Yeah,
that.
thank you. Yeah. So this is number one.
Nice. 1941 proof, 65 red, Lincoln penny.
Correct. How's that looking better?
Looks like it's got some nice toning on it.
Does.
Yep.
So we've got that. And number three, this is my favorite.
Yep, Mercury dime.
The hotel did what now? Yeah, when we went back to the hotel. Yeah.
It's a beautiful coin, David. That's a beautiful
Thank
coin.
you. Keep in mind, I got this from a fly-by-night outfit. I think it was somebody like Brad was just describing.
Ever been to one before? Oh, I've been to them. Okay, I was gonna say.
I'm kidding. These are from Coins Plus.
You're like that, yeah.
Oh,
So
we
here's-
know that guy.
Okay. Here's the quarter.
We know that guy, David. Yeah, I remember him.
Good job.
So Brad, correct me if I'm wrong. These were all part of a single.
That
proof
was
set.
nice too, David. I like that
Yeah,
one
here's-
too. Very nice.
This is really sweet here.
Ooh, look at that. Ooh.
Brad, these
Beautiful.
were all in a set, correct?
Never been.
Yes.
You know who would like the walking lady? I mean, Nick would be drooling. She'd be drooling on the walking lady. She'd be drooling.
I'll have to show her that one, see what the offer is.
It's a beauty, I can tell.
And for $5 million, I got all those coins. So there you go.
$50 trillion? Yeah.
Right.
So ridiculous. I get mad just like Robert. I get mad just like him. I'm like, who is this? And who do they think they are? Making stuff up. Just for the, views. They're just doing it for YouTube views, which is pretty sad and pathetic. And it kind of, this is why YouTube was saying they only want authoritative information. You have to take the good and the bad. That's the internet. That's the way I look at it.
We were on the boat. We did everything.
No, but when you see bullshit, you can call it out.
Right. And you can put it in the comment section, Brad.
I did.
Leave them a scathing comment. And you can also flag stuff. You can flag a channel if you want.
Yeah.
Bothers you that bad, flag them. It's up to you. Hi, Frank. I think Frank's the only guy I missed, and I missed somebody else. Or is it Bill? Bill Driscoll. Try to say hi to everybody. You guys know that.
Why don't you just say hi, everybody, and then you got it covered?
Because it.
Hi, everybody.
I already did that. That was at the beginning. Now we're,
Hi, everybody
through.
else. Glad you could stop in and see us.
You do not have an answer for everything, Brad.
Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
Yes, I
It
do.
may be bullshit, but
I'm
yes, he does.
Bet you I can think of one.
I may be making it up, but I do have an answer.
Exactly. That's where this thing comes in. When he's making it up, you guys. Get
Yeah,
one.
but you got to know when that is.
It's not that hard to figure out.
No,
It's not
that's
that
the
hard to
difficult
figure out.
part.
Maybe the little hairs on your mustache move or something.
You know how you can tell when I'm lying?
Your glasses are crooked.
My lips are moving.
I said that. Huh?
Right on, Robert.
You don't have to take the car.
He's talking for
Don't want to you can park the car.
Okay, you guys, stop it.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be serious, right?
Are we?
I don't know. Are we?
Hey, B, got a question for you.
Oh no. Okay.
What was important about 1853?
You know, I don't know what happened in 1853. I wasn't there. And I don't
I
seem
wasn't
to
either, but I know what was
it
important.
doesn't seem to relate to anything I can think of right now.
It would relate to numismatics. It would
Nope,
relate
don't
to
know.
the arrows at the date on silver coins.
Nope, it's not. Or is it ringing with anybody else? Anybody in
Oh,
the
I'm
chat
sure
get it?
somebody out there in the chat will know what I'm talking about.
The parrot didn't feel like working today, David.
What did we discover in 1853?
I'm sorry, I don't
I
don't have that kind of
besides a lazy ass parrot.
I don't have that kind of recollection.
The United States discovered subsidiary coinage. Subsidiary.
Oh, so they started
So
minting
it was no
subsidiary
longer
coins.
full value silver coins. Why is that important, B?
Excuse me, what did you just say?
Why
Repeat
was that important?
Subsidiary coins? I've
Yes.
never heard of it. I've never heard of it. You're going to have to fill me in. I do not know what you're talking
Well,
about.
before that time, basically a coin, a 10-cent coin, a 25-cent coin, a 50-cent coin had full value of bullion in the coin. Okay? It was called free mintage of silver.
Oh, this is interesting.
All right.
Go for it.
So
keep talking.
If the price of silver goes up, what happens? People melt the coins for bullion. They export them.
See, I mentioned that earlier about that. Remember we were talking about that?
Until 1853, when we reduced the silver in the coinage and made it worth less than face value, there were times when it was more profitable to melt the coins than spend them.
And then being 90%, right?
We always had a coinage shortage. And how did we make up for this coinage shortage?
This is a very good thing. This is a very good thing because I just did that video on the great bullion, whatever you call it, the great bullion shortage. So this makes a lot of sense, Brad.
So what did the U.S. do in order to make up for the fact that we didn't have enough of our own coins in circulation?
I keep talking.
We kept renewing the law that said Spanish colonial silver was legal tender. All right. So now we have all of these worn out Spanish colonial coins circulating, and they're actually worth considerably less than what they're being spent for. So merchants sometimes will refuse them as they have holes in them or they're excessively worn. They'll only take them at bullion value. So people are losing money. So we discovered subsidiary coinage in 1853, and the mint started to buy the Spanish colonial pieces of silver off the market.
Okay.
All right.
This is very interesting. Yeah.
That's the beginning. But now let's fast forward
This is
to
cool.
okay, so why is 1857 so important? And why does 1857 resemble 2025 numismatically?
Because of the cost to mint coins.
Which coins?
Pennies.
Yes.
Cents.
See, Robert, B's not as dumb as you told me she was. So
Not as dumb as everybody thinks I am.
okay, so it was a money
Huh,
loser
David,
to
but
mint.
I'm used to it.
It was money loser to mint the large cents. So they decided
Oh, the big one.
we're going to reduce the size of the cent. We're going to make fill in the blank.
Oh, I didn't know there was a test.
What are they going to make now? Instead of
No
large
cents.
cent? Huh?
Now they're not going to make no sense.
No. In 1857.
Flying Eagle.
Small cent, yeah.
Well, okay. Well, actually, they were going to make nickels.
They should have just did it back then, right?
Yeah.
And skipped the cent entirely.
No. What was our first nickel?
Somebody else is more than welcome to chime in. I don't know why I'm getting tested.
No,
Go ahead, David. Go ahead, Robert.
Our first nickel was the Flying Eagle cent.
Jesus, I'm getting
Put
grilled.
that in your hat and sip it, because
Smoke
that
it.
was the first. That was the first coin that included nickel as part of the composition. So people called them nickels. Okay, so
This is very
the
good.
mint's now making the little itty bitty cents with Flying Eagles on them, and they're making a lot of money off of them.
Okay.
So what did the mint then decide to do? They decided
somebody else
buy,
is willing to chime in. Go for it. Okay, I'm tired of answering those.
B, shut up. I'll tell you. They decided to buy the Spanish colonial silver pieces at full face value, no matter how worn or beat up they were. But they would only pay you in the new Flying Eagle cents because they were making a lot of money off of them. So they got all
there you go.
So for those that collect coins,
it's a good one.
Of this era, you'll see that there's a lot of silver coins dated 1853 through about 1859. Because 1859 was important because that was the end of when the mint would buy the Spanish colonial silver at full value. It was the end of anything not made at the U.S. Mint being legal tender in the United States.
Okay, that's very good to know, everyone. Trust me. That's a good one. 1859, right? Brad, we have to write that one down. 1859. We got to write that one down.
That's kind of a footnote. 53 and 57 are more important.
57. Okay. So 53, 57, 1859 is when they said no more.
So what happened? What happened soon thereafter to screw all this up?
Don't ask me. Ask all these other people. They seem to know everything.
I'm asking anybody who cares to answer. You just happen to be talking the most. So
I know you're just like grilling me or something.
That you should be answering then.
Well, I know some other things about that year, but we won't talk about it.
I'm not talking about that year. What happened after 1859 to
coins.
Screw all of this up? Shaddy is right. Thank you very much.
I was going to say war, but I wasn't going to say Civil War. I was just going to say war because that's what it always is,
what
you guys.
Is it good for? Absolutely nothing.
Yeah, Seinfeld.
It's only good for the Undertaker.
I am not saying.
Huh? You don't remember that song, B?
No. Oh. Yeah. No. Yes, I do. It's a Seinfeld episode. War, what is it good for? You don't remember that? There are no coincidences.
War. What is it good for?
There you go.
Absolutely.
Absolutely
nothing.
nothing.
Is that okay? 949.
940. Is that a cuss word?
Actually, David, I have
What did
something
the
for
man
you
do?
too.
Okay.
I know the price of butter, right, Amanda? No. What about a loaf of bread is ridiculous. And eggs.
No, now Frank, that's a different war now, buddy. But
Frank saying.
yeah, Frank said war was good for creating steel pennies. But that was a different war. The war I'm talking about
Yeah.
had a large effect on what we spent in the United States and what we didn't spend. We had a lot of substitution currency during the Civil War.
Because at first they weren't even minting their own coins.
Well, today
Correct.
we call them scorecards and Civil War tokens.
Yeah. They weren't minting their own coins, and they were like and then they had the colonial issues, which I didn't know anything about. And
that has nothing to do with the war.
Crazy what
has
they
a
did.
different
But
war.
he's
We're
right.
going to do
He's
a different
talking
war.
about
different. I agree with Brad. Different war. I should have been more specific.
war. Okay, I'm not.
Yeah, Shaddy, I think that's it. I think we're going to
What
get
is
a bunch
Shadrach
of privy
saying?
marks. We're going to get Liberty bells and flags and,
Yeah, bells and
who
whistles.
cares?
Bring it on,
Yeah.
They want you to collect.
they-
I just don't like to collect clad. And I'm sure most people don't.
I think they ought to
Glad
make circulating gold coins for 2026, right, B?
that is a fantastic idea, Brad. Let's forward that to Trump. I'm serious.
Good luck with that.
Well, you just, put it on his X page. Leave him a comment. Somebody reads it. I'm serious. Somebody reads them all.
I prefer,
We need a parrot privy.
There we go.
You're welcome, Gag.
Guys are just a bunch of comedians. Yeah, me too.
Well,
me too,
B-
Shad.
B-
I've been waiting for that.
B, some of us are funny and others ones are just funny looking.
I remember that from school. I feel like I'm in elementary school sometimes. With you guys, when I'm with you.
Hey,
when I'm
David,
with you, I
did
feel
the parrot
like
actually die in memory of your parrot?
No,
he
is
falls
took
off
on
the
vacation?
chair.
he was
he
too
took on
lazy to get
vacation.
on the boat today.
Oh, okay. He's under the desk looking for some nuts or something.
He's in the crow's nest, probably.
Oh, there you go.
He's in the crow's nest, all passed out and stuff because he
But if
drank
he's
all
in
the
the-
rum.
Wouldn't it be a parrot's nest then?
Don't ask me. I'm not a pirate. Maybe Robert knows. He's awfully quiet.
I've
He's not jumping in
just listening, letting other people talk. Because I tell you what, I don't want to take off with this one the way you guys are going.
It's entertaining, isn't it? It's kind of dumb.
Robert just figures if he's silent, we'll leave him alone.
Oh no, that don't scare me. I just wanted other people to answer a lot of your nice, wonderfully
warm, fighting, and
How you like that for bullshit, Dave?
Thank you. I know I am.
Goat showed up.
Okay. Next week,
friends.
remember, next week I'll be coming live from downtown Cincinnati. I will have my menagerie there on the shelf also. I'll bring some of them out to play.
That's right.
Oh,
What?
Next week I'll be downtown where the library is. So if you have book questions, we'll do book questions. And there'll be just a few different things around to talk about and show. So please ask more questions or ask questions this week. We still have a little over half an hour to go.
Yeah,
I got a
bring
picture
friend
of Brad.
next
Let's
week.
see if I can find it.
Do what, Robert?
I told him to bring some friends along with them.
Okay, yes. I am not doing summer fun.
I'm not.
Summer fun. What is that?
Florida.
Fun show.
The
in
Oh,
Florida
the
Florida.
fun. Oh, the fun show in Florida. Okay. Why not, Brad? You got something better to do than sun your buns?
Too hot.
Yes. It's just not as big a show. It's not as exciting.
Really?
It's summertime.
What's
and
bigger? What's a bigger show? The
Winter
one that
Fun?
I'm coming to?
January fun.
Oh, winter. Where's that at?
Orlando.
It's in
Brad,
the
are
same
you-
state. No. He's missing
Oh,
what
no,
I'm
no, no, no,
asking
no.
him.
Hold it. Floor, we're going to be closed Monday downtown. Nobody's going to be downtown Monday. Don't tell people to come see me downtown Monday. They can come see me Tuesday through Friday downtown, but not Monday.
And no explanation, just bite me.
Well, I'm traveling. I'm coming home from. I'm either
From
coming
where
home or
once you
they're
came.
burying me Monday because I hit the wall.
Brad. They're in the same building. That's pretty funny. Yeah. Okay. That's the only reason why I want to go to the fun show.
What? To see me?
Because there's sun.
Come to the one in January. It's great fun.
Okay. Okay. I need to.
Lower it
When
out.
we
It's
went down Blue Moon Bee,
January.
when me and Florina went down, we went to the Summer Fun show and we ended up spending 2 or 3 days at the beach.
That's what yeah, exactly. That's what I want to do, I mean, no offense that I don't want to come to a beautiful Ohio and come to the coin show, and I do that to see you guys.
There
Yeah.
we go.
Wait, the other way. This guy's. Whatever. Brad and Robert. Yeah, because I could go a lot of other places on my vacation. I just come to see you guys because I guess I have a problem.
You do have a problem.
I don't know why.
We all do. More.
RJ
coins.
likes it too.
I
He
need
likes it too. He
more
has fun too.
coins.
He has fun. Hi, Sand Digger. Good to see ya. AZ, Bill. Good to see you guys. Glad you showed up. Freaking awesome.
But I won't be able to get the check in until. Let's just see.
So I'm gonna wait.
Decide.
We're almost
Tell
done,
them
and then
all.
I got a little surprise picture of Brad.
Uh-oh.
Remember the one I said I was going to share last week? I got it this week.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. Yeah,
That's not me.
Don't forget, this is coming up. We'll have
That's what I'm talking about, David. Yeah.
okay, Coin Op will be there.
Yes.
Coins
And
Plus,
Brad, I hope.
Blue Moon Bee, Daniel Malone,
Daniel will be there. Yeah.
Abraham Lincoln.
This guy named Oleg. He's
Owen.
really interesting. Yeah, he's the one that had the $10,000 Tiffany coin.
Okay.
This big.
That's
It's that
nothing.
big.
I have a $486,000 Washington quarter.
Do you? We're going to have to check that out.
I bet you do. And let's not forget World's Fair of Money, August 13th through the 23rd, Oklahoma City.
It's not hot at that time of the year at all.
Right.
Hitting the thumbs up pictures, Robert. We'll call you up later to ask. Where do you get this stuff, Frank? You just make it up? I don't know, What does Shadrach say? I saw that gold back to the Nevada.
Oh, I
have one. I have a gold bag. Yeah, it's pretty slick.
yeah.
Do you have one, Bradley? I'm sure you do.
Nope.
No, you never
I
bought
had a
one. They're kind of
couple.
neat.
I had a couple, sold them, made money, moved on. Happy to be
I
rid
only
of
have
them.
one. I have one. I thought it's like a souvenir. Of what? I didn't buy more than one. And then I have the other ones that are like what do you call it? That plastic, the other plastic, and yeah, I only have one of them too.
No, I just want to confirm.
It's an example. It's fun to buy. I have a good time. This one's really interesting. This one right here. This like thing. It's like a. Let me see if I can show you the. It comes with this, and don't ask me why, but it comes with this. Let me see if I can do it correctly. Do you see it? Wait, let's go this way. Okay, can you guys see?
Is that a tarot card?
You know what, Brad? It's a coin that has like a skeleton background. I don't know. I don't know. It's silly. It's silly as all get out. That's it. Here, you want to see the back? Here's the back of it. Here's the back of it, you guys. CFA, Republic D. I don't know. RJ's purchase. Something that RJ buys. He buys weird stuff, you guys.
And we can tell he likes
I don't
weird
buy.
stuff.
I don't buy. Shush. I'm gonna just go
B.
to the
B,
moon, Alice. I want to get you.
B, you bought some wonderful coins this week. I've seen. Very nice.
Uh-oh. You let the
that.
goodie tat out of the bag.
I don't talk about that kind of stuff. I don't want people I don't
Somebody
have
else doesn't know she spent money.
I own nothing.
RJ doesn't know.
Yeah, he does.
He does now.
Yes, he does.
He was
He's
there.
usually sitting right there, you guys,
Yeah,
telling me,
yeah.
get it, go ahead and get it. Because I have good taste, you have to admit. And don't say anything stupid right now because I'm talking to you. Think about it. Use it. Okay. We're all good.
If you bought them from Robert, he was talking about selling some coins for like 2 or 3 times what they were worth.
Yeah. Just wait till I come to your shop, Brad. I'll be there in person.
Yeah, you better bring money. Well, there's a cover charge for you, kid.
Not me.
Oh, come on, Brad.
I'll be saying bad things about you, buddy.
There you go.
Well, at least people
I won't drink any stocky with you.
Huh?
I won't drink any stocky with you.
Good. I don't have to share it this year.
No, you're gonna have to share because I'm
No,
coming
I'm not.
and I'm gonna drink your sake.
No.
Yes.
I'm not buying
Who
any
wants to bet I'm gonna drink Brad's booze? You guys want to bet?
You're gonna drink
Wants
my
to bet.
food?
Your
What am I gonna do?
booze.
Chew it up, spit it in your mouth like
Your
a
booze.
bird?
No, your booze. I'm gonna drink your booze one way or the other. I'm professional. You got to remember that. When it comes to booze, Robert knows, and he don't drink.
Oh, I did for a minute there.
Watch me. Just watch me, Brad.
I drank enough to last a lifetime already. How's that?
You guys want to place your bets? I heard that, Flordelina. I will, and she knows it. Yep, she knows it. She'll be there when it happens.
She knows
Right,
how to drink.
Flordelina? She'll be there. We have fun together. We had a good time. So did Brad. If he tells you he didn't have a good time, he's lying. Yeah. He had fun. At the Japanese restaurant, it was fun.
That was not fun.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I need to
Mark
pick
was
better
there.
company this year.
Mark was there. Mark had a good time. Mark, I call him Mark.
Okay, Shaddy. All right. So, personally,
I agree.
you have to kind of combine the two. I prefer coins that are perfect for whatever grade I'm buying. So, meaning if you're going to buy a 93S dollar, you don't want to buy a VF cleaned for a VG price. You want to buy just like a perfect fine or very fine, spend more money and get more coin. So you want to have a coin that when it's time for you to sell it or your heirs to sell it, that people are going to stand in line to buy. You don't want coins that people are only going to buy if the price is right, because they're going to sit in inventory for a long time, or they don't quite fit in most people's collections. So getting a higher grade coin with a problem is not a good deal. Buy the best coin you can afford for the grade.
That's what I think.
And common day coins in mid to high grade, they're common for a reason. You know, once you got a nice 79S dollar, you don't need a second or a third or a fifth or a 10th unless you're doing die marriage, VAM sets. So decide decide what your collection's going to be and build it. Don't shotgun it, and don't try to buy bargain coins because they aren't always bargains. Yes, Lisa, you did hear the marbles rolling.
It depends on how you're going to sell them. A lot how you plan on selling them.
Well, but
are you going to sell them at an auction on YouTube?
No matter how.
Hold on. Are you going to sell them at YouTube on an auction, or are you going to sell them at to a coin dealer? Are you going to or eBay? How are you going to sell them? I think it does.
Doesn't matter because
I think it totally does.
Because a common coin is a common coin no matter where you try to sell it. A rare coin is a rare coin no matter where you're going to sell it.
Mm-hmm.
What people are looking for, discerning collectors are looking for quality within the grade.
Okay, I'll go with that, but you don't always.
Yeah, the lesser coins find a market. That's right, Frank. They do, but
that's what I'm talking about.
But they find their own market. But they find their own market. But if you can go to a floor of a show, if you're looking for a coin for your collection, and let's just say you're looking for ABC date, and when you're on the floor of the show, you can find 200 of those coins.
Okay.
That holds the value down. If you're looking for the XYZ coin, that there may only be 1 or 2 or 3 on the floor of the show, and maybe some of those aren't exactly what you want. You know which coin is going to be more difficult to find and more expensive to buy, and what more people are going to look for in the future. So let's go back with what David showed you a little bit ago with the coins.
How are you going to get rid of it is the question.
Yeah. So David bought a really nice 41 proof set. I had a really ordinary 36 proof set. I think David did the right thing in buying the nice 41, because when he goes to sell it, anybody looking for a 41 proof set is going to love that set. When you go to sell the 36 proof set that was, everybody's going to go, but it's, I'll buy it if the price is right. That's not the conversation you want to have.
Are you a coin dealer? Or are you a coin enthusiast? Are you a collector? What are you? Because some people, like I have a lot of stuff that I could just off. Okay. So it depends on how you do it, Brad. Just
Well,
all
no,
depends.
that's
Not
why I'm saying
everybody's a
you
freaking coin dealer and
Yeah,
has a
no,
shop like
define-
you do.
All right, well, define your set. And if your sets hold coins in XF, then that's fine. You've defined your set. But buy quality within whatever grade you're buying. Don't just buy one to have one. Buy one that you want to have, because
I
then
agree.
somebody else
100%.
is going to want to have it in the future, no matter what price it's at. 100, 1,000,
Yeah, that's
10,000.
true.
Buy quality within each grade. There are quality VGs and there are crap VGs.
Good question, David. You're not listening to Brad, huh? Were you spacing off somewhere else?
Perhaps.
Okay. Sorry, I had to point that out. Okay.
Yeah, Frank says, Robert, quit selling book fillers.
I'm
They're
going to keep
just-
selling
Wow.
because you know what? Somebody needs to fill a book. And
Yeah.
guys, remember, we said, and or I've already said, I agree with Brad 99 out of 100. This might be one I disagree with because I got plenty of reasons. My first primary reason I will totally disagree with Brad is I know too much personal about him, and I happen to know he's got a safe full of common coins that he will sell you today for the simple reason you need them to complete your set.
You're
Yeah,
set.
No, I will
Imagine
sell
that.
them. I will sell them because somebody wants them.
Okay,
But they
so
also-
That doesn't
if
mean
they're buying
that
them
doesn't
because
mean
they
I
need
want them
if
to
they are
buy them.
buying if they are buying them to complete their set, you will be happy to sell it to them. That's why you have multiples,
That's what I
because
have.
multiple people are going to need them. So you're the
But
stuff
I'm
you're
telling
saying-
you, for your collection and financial security in the future, that is not the best way to do it.
Did you see Amanda's
And
comment?
Amanda-
It's funny.
Amanda, if you're
It's
just
funny.
looking to fill a hole,
She's a
And
funny
yeah,
girl.
I am going to
She's a funny
disagree
girl.
because there are a lot of times I have bought, as some people call, well, we can look at it. I can think of so many coins that it all runs. I'm going to go against Brad primarily because of what he has said back in the day, and that is buy what you enjoy, collect what you enjoy, don't worry about it. There's some people, and I see Brad buying collections all the time that has 100, 1,000 of the same coin. And there's a reason for that. So there we go.
I guess these are the good ones. So, well, these natural
Okay, moving on.
these and these.
Guys all want to see that picture of Brad.
Here.
Come on, you know you do.
Maybe I'm not either a sand digger. I agree.
Yeah, this is the one that has two. Yeah, two Philadelphia.
I need to do it. I need to do it. Let me see if I can find it. If it's still out there.
Their name.
Yep, there it is. Okay.
And these are named by the.
Whenever I can share my screen, I
But
just want to see it.
also, I'll stay on them.
Okay.
Let's get off of that. Coins, folks. Coins.
Hot springs is an awesome store.
Can I share my screen real quick? You guys want to see a
What
picture
the
of Brad?
heck? It's got something to do with coins.
No, it's Brad.
More by
Here we go.
the state.
Can you guys see it? Can you see this?
No,
Oh, you can't? Okay, so what am I doing wrong then? Here,
Oh,
let's go
wait.
here.
we
Add
got
it.
something.
Okay, it's tiny. Yeah, I have to blow it up.
By the way, here's the 50 state boards if you want to do piece of these.
Can you guys see it now?
Keep going.
Yeah, keep going.
Okay.
Is that it? Can you see it? No?
Oh, there you go.
Can you guys see it?
Yep.
That's funny, isn't it? Look who that is. That's the guy we're talking to today. Do you remember that conversation? Okay, never mind. Okay, I just thought I'd do that. Sorry. Just thought I would do that. There we go. Okay.
It was the first ever state court.
That looked like Brad. Did that look like Brad, you guys? Was that Brad? Talking to that one guy.
Sure did.
But it's 1999.
He's famous, you know.
1976, that was
He's famous,
Yes,
y'all.
Brad is famous. I've seen him all over the place.
Me too.
the first one. This is Arkansas.
Somebody's got to pick on you, the antagonist. You think you're the antagonist? Or are you the protagonist? Antagonist. You're antagonist something.
By state. But again, the park borders were not in the
Thanks, you guys. That's funny. That's funny, isn't it?
So is there another Arkansas state ordinance?
I was like looking for something last week or something, you guys, and it came up and I went, I know that guy.
It's an Arkansas border in the national park.
I took a picture of the thumbnail, screenshot the thumbnail. Hey, that's that one guy I talk to once a week.
It's a state that goes with the parks.
A man named Bradley. Yes.
Park board
Look,
named-
he gets mad when you tease him. Look how mad he gets.
This one shows the state first.
I don't get like you. I can take it.
Right.
Dish it out. You got to be able to take it, Brad.
Right. But then
You're a
again,
disher.
fees.
Yes. So I did that in plenty of time.
It'd be 200.
What did 949 say? Stopped on the street every day. Yeah, I'm sure they ask him for his autograph.
We have them all.
Oh, okay.
We charge them 75 cents.
Oh, it's funny.
Well,
Whose background noise is that? Is that your television? Whose TV?
yeah.
Picture hanging in the post office. Yeah, it's possible. 949. It's very possible. I don't know.
Oh, of course.
Look at him. See, he's taking it well, you guys. He's taking it well. If you dish it out, you have to be able to take it.
But we have.
I dish it out and I can take it.
Hey,
Well, I've got it at home, but I just not have ever received anything. And like I
Did
said,
you freaking awesome? Is that awesome or what? I don't know how I found it. It just came up. I thought it was you know,
when you flip it over,
I got a giggle out of it, so I thought I'd share it with y'all.
you got it right here, and then maybe.
Can't seem to find him. Yeah.
one.
Is he a dodger? He's dodgy. Dodgy. It's Brad Dodgy. I know it kills him. Lisa, it just probably just kills him to just be
Well,
quiet. And you know,
we still don't park for it. Airman. And national, yeah. In 21, there's only one field.
it's your turn, Brad. It's your turn. It's your turn, honey. You dish it out a lot.
I got one question. Who the hell told him to shut up? I've never heard him this quiet in like forever. I want to know how
I didn't
repeat
tell him
this
to.
from
Did I
time
tell him
to
to shut up? I don't know. I have a lot of fun with Brad, so
I think it was
Hey,
Lisa.
look, I just want to be able to repeat
Did
it.
Lisa
Somebody
tell him
to
just
shut
up?
explain to me what the hell happened so I can take.
did she tell him to go to the bike rack?
Look
Did he go to the bike
Lisa
rack?
a while back.
Lisa's-
Yeah, she
Oh,
was.
Lisa, what did you say, honey? I want to take it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
okay.
send
I
you
know
something.
what you're talking about. Killing him. Killing him.
There you go, David.
All right.
You know what, Brad? It's such a compliment when people say that. Give him something to talk about. There's no bad. All news is good news. You know what I mean? All talk is good talk.
Hey, Brad, have you seen any of the new CAC boxes
Oh.
yet? I have not.
I remember him mentioning it. They were coming out. I remember Brad talking
Yeah.
about it, but I forgot when they were supposed to. arrive.
I believe I don't know enough because I just don't know enough.
Frank. You guys are so mean. Men are so mean to each other. You guys are so mean.
It's up to the state, so he seems to be right.
No
Same
clue,
with me,
no
Felicia.
clue what's
Know as
going
much as
on.
I would think that.
What are you guys? Y'all bring it on. Next week I can take it. No, it's true. If you can dish it out, you have to be able to take it, Brad. So that's how it goes.
Yes, it does. I appreciate it.
Just how it goes.
Okay, so
Hello,
what's the question,
everyone.
Bauman?
Question. Okay. You guys don't want to know what I call him. Okay. B1.
Will they make a 2026 proof, Lincoln?
I'm pretty sure that they will.
Okay.
Oh, Frank. Come on. Yeah, if nobody's talking about you, it's better to like have somebody say something bad about you than nothing. Do you want to be a zero? Give them something to talk about. Give them something to remember.
Hey, what's the old saying? If you're talking about me, that means you're not talking about somebody else. I can handle it.
That's right. Otherwise, nobody cares.
No, you had a tear in your eye when you left the other day.
Who, me?
From laughing so damn much.
Were you crying, laughing?
Yeah.
Oh, look, it's
yeah.
a parrot,
There's
Brad.
parrot,
The
baby.
parrot did a
David
flyby.
found him.
That
He
looks
was
like a real
lost,
colorful
David. He was
parrot there,
lost, and you
David.
didn't even care. He was lost, and David didn't even care. He probably came.
Now I'll show off my menagerie next week. It's at the downtown store.
Oh, is it? I thought it was at Florence.
No. The little animals are downtown, and there's a story behind them.
Well, the one I'm thinking of, I thought the last I seen it was at Florence.
Oh,
but
the
okay.
rooster. Oh, just a second.
Yeah.
Rasputin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is his name? Lenny or something?
Rasputin.
Rasputin. There you go. You remember. Good job, David. Yeah, Rasputin the rooster. The taxidermied rooster.
That's what I'm saying, guys. I knew. See, I knew there was a rooster. Last I seen it was there. I thought maybe he moved it downtown. I'm like, what the hell?
The word of happiness.
He guards the safe.
Yeah.
That's what I say, Bill. That's what I say. If they pick on you, it means they like you. Otherwise, they don't even talk to you. People won't even talk to you. So yeah, if they pick
Bill
on you, it's because they
457,
like
it'll
you.
be fun going downtown. And the one
Yeah.
part I like about downtown the most, quite honestly, guys, is the library. If I ever need anything to research, I can go down to Brad's library and research it right there. There you go, guys.
Frank, David's parrot falls off the chair all the time. Anyway. Is that your best friend? He's
That's
stuffed.
an award. He got an award.
That's an award.
Pretty proud.
It is real. It's a stuffed turkey or a stuffed rooster. No. I ain't gonna say it.
It's a Rhode Island red
It's pollo.
rooster.
It's pollo. It's not gallina, it's pollo. Gallina, pollo. Oh, and parrot. Yeah, I'm sure that's delicious. I need to have a crow. Huh? Oh, I got some monkey.
Amanda must be grabbing her a drink.
I damn near fell off the ladder getting that down off the safe.
Did you? Thank you. Yeah, because I kind of remember where it was. When you
Hey there, Shaddy. Good to see you.
Yep, it was back in the back.
Oh, Marque.
Marca. Good to see ya. Thank you. Thank you for throwing that in. Little
Kevin
bit of
thought it would be bigger. That's a pretty big one.
what, the rooster? What? Yeah, it's pretty. That's a hefty
I
one.
am just shocked. Amanda must
And it-
not be watching. That's all I got to say.
Yeah, she
What did
was
Amanda say?
before. There she is.
She's at work.
Oh, there she is.
She's at work. There you go, Amanda.
Must,
Don't let her get
yeah,
away with that.
she must not be allowed to say some stuff.
She says
I
some
was
good
expecting
things,
a
doesn't she,
whole
Robert?
lot of input from her.
She says some pretty snappy things. I like it. Funny. Gotta lighten the top again. Yes.
We're
Anybody?
looking for somebody out there in Cyberland to give us
Yeah, we need help.
a good topic for next week we can talk about.
Yeah, we know that, Frank. That's
The
a
bigger
man
the coin,
thing.
the better. Not always.
It's a
but
man thing. It's a man thing. Okay.
It is.
You know, the old Microsoft. That little
I
thing.
was trying to avoid that topic there, honestly, but okay.
No, it's over. Don't worry. Who's that quick? Oh my goodness. How coins got their
There's
denomination.
a
That's a good
topic,
one.
David.
Oh, coin
Here's
searching
another
setup and
good,
procedure.
here's another good topic, guys, right here,
That's
because
a
I
good
do
one.
know there's a few of our type
That's
coins
what-
that would be nice and interesting.
I think that's a
There's
good one.
some good topics there, guys.
Okay.
949. The camera does not end 10 pound. Add 10 pound. I wish it did. Okay. Go ahead. I'm going to shut up.
Blah, 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 blah. That's
I
all,
promise.
folks.
I promise I'm going to shut up. Okay.
Prices will continue to change.
It's going to change. Yeah. I don't know about that. If they're going to go up, everything is going to go up until it hits and then it goes all the way to the bottom. That's all there is, you guys. There's all or nothing. That's what's going to eventually happen because there will be no more money, right? Isn't that the future? That's the future. You know, who's to say?
You're crazier than
No, I'm just
Then
talking what
Pat
other
Lenore in
crazy people
August.
say. That's what other people say, Brad. I didn't say. I mean, that's what other people are saying.
Robert.
I see.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah,
Minus
the 1
one
minute mark, I'm
finger.
gonna start the rundown.
Minus that one finger, you know what that
Why
means.
is it this way or this way? Which is it?
No, minus that one finger, you know.
This one or this way? Two different
This
meanings.
way or this way?
No, two different meanings.
I don't even want to show you.
Yeah, we're okay.
I'll show you when I see you. It's funny. I'll show you. I promise. It's a gesture.
Oh, Amanda, I know where I'm swiping the card.
Yeah, I know. I know. How are we going to make it rain? How are we going to make it rain without, you know, what are we going to throw at them?
Okay, it's that time, ladies and
Here's a bird
gentlemen.
for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let's go, B.
Okay. I hope everybody had fun and learned something. I did. I had a great time. It's good to see my other panel, the other people in the panel, Robert, Brad, David, Miss Nick. Sorry you didn't make it today. And I love you all. Thanks for coming. I had a good time. Bye.
Well, I know the cost of higher education is ludicrous.
Take care, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you were at least mildly entertained today, and we'll try to do better next week. So take care. Look forward to seeing you, and have a safe and happy time looking at your coins this week.
That's right.
Good night.
We'll throw a party, you and I.
Thank you, everyone, for being here today. Thanks, Robert, for having the podcast. Thank you, B, for your Sheldon grading system presentation. That was great. Brad, thank you for showing off Rasputin. And I know this means something, but I can't quite put my finger on it. Nick, I miss you. Please come back. Everybody have a good weekend.
Okay, well, how you like that? Leave it up to a woman. Amanda McCarthy took my stand. I always like to say happy hunting, y'all. But take care, everybody. Thank you so much for all your support for the channel. Thank you for showing up. We appreciate it very much. Tomorrow night, 7:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we'll be having a sale right here on YouTube Cointalk. So take care, everybody. Have a wonderful evening. And if you happen to be looking to coin between now and then, happy hunting. Good night, everybody.